Let it go, let it go. Oh my god, don't let go! Hello, everybody. I'm back for another movie review, and this time I'm going to review a movie that, honestly, kind of puts the viewer into, and hopefully, a nightmare situation that I hope nobody ever gets caught in ever. And this, of course, is Frozen. Frozen, this is not the Disney film Frozen. No, this is actually a horror survival film that came out back in 2009 by director Adam Green. Stars Kevin Zegers, Shawn Ashmore, and Emma Bell. Kevin Zegers, probably best known from films like he was actually in a Disney film, Air Bud, from the late 90s. Is also probably known for horror films like Wrong Turn and the Dawn of the Dead remake. Shawn Ashmore, probably best known as Bobby, Iceman from the X-Men movies. Emma Bell, actually this I think was her first movie. Frozen is actually about a trio of skiers who decide to take a ski lift for one last run before the thing shuts down. But unfortunately, while en route, the ski lift actually does shut down with the three stranded in the ski lift. And and of course, what makes it even worse is that it's a Sunday night. The ski lift is shut down, and it won't open up again until a week later. So, snowstorm settles in. Frostbite begins to kick in. Paranoia, claustrophobia, and acrophobia all settle in. And the fact that these three kids are stranded no less than 50 feet from the ground. So, yeah. I can only imagine the nightmare situation that these three kids are stuck in. Oh, and of course, to make things worse, there's a pack of wolves that begin to form below where the kids are stranded. So, yeah, this is one heck of a nightmarish situation to be stranded in. And if I'm not, apparently audiences at the Sundance premiere, audience members actually fainted at this movie because of the thrills that it offered. Yeah, there were some critics that actually spoke very highly on the film. Yeah, brilliantly conceived, gut-wrenching movie, delivers maximum fright. Harry Knowles of Ain't It Cool News actually had been very pleasing of Adam Green's movies. And if anybody doesn't know who Adam Green is, he's the director of the Hatchet films. He directed actually there's 4 Hatchet movies. There's Hatchet 1, 2, and 3, and the 4th one is called Victor Crowley, but it is technically Hatchet 4. Basically, also an executive producer of Saw. I forgot about that. I'm not sure I'm not sure which of these guys is, but yeah. Unlike the Hatchet films, which are kind of blood-soaked gore fests, Frozen, on the other hand, is a film that just delivers sheer absolute. Now, of course, yeah, I will say after watching it, it is a bit slow moving, but nonetheless, it's all about tension building. It's all about suspense. I mean, imagine if you were caught. Imagine if you were caught in a situation like this, where you're stranded on a ski lift, 50 feet above the ground, and the thing shuts down, and there's nobody there to help you. I mean, at one point in the movie, one of the characters, tries to make the decision to jump from the ski lift and hope to get help, but yeah, it doesn't exactly end so well. But this is the kind of survival / horror film where there's no villain here. It's just all about miscommunication. It's all about I mean, the fact that it's a plausible situation that somebody could be caught in, and I hope nobody ever does get caught in ever. But nonetheless, if you're in the mood for a survival horror film that definitely delivers tension, it definitely delivers. Though Rex Reed, I think, said it perfectly. I love this comment here. I was so paralyzed with terror by this movie, I chewed a whole pencil in half watching it. Wow. Overall, yeah, this movie actually is very intense. Terrifying the fact that, like I said, it's not like a jump scare movie, but it's terrifying in the fact that, anybody who's acrophobic is going to be like, oh my god, they're going to fall, they're going to fall, they're going to fall. Or, the fact that they're stranded up there with no food, no water, Nobody coming to them for help. No one. Like I said, this is a nightmarish situation to be caught in. The movie itself, although all these critics have spoken very highly on the film, at the time, it unfortunately did get like mostly mixed to positive reviews. I mean, currently it's got like the Rotten Tomatoes score is somewhere in the 60s, I believe. But yeah, there are some people that no doubt praise the film for, yeah, critics have been calling it Jaws in the snow. And yeah, there's also other stuff that Harry Knowles here, Ain't It Cool News, says, vicious, scary, and horrifying experience. Frozen is Hitchcock with teeth. Actually, if you think about it, this would be like a situation that's something that Alfred Hitchcock himself probably would have done in any of the movies he did, because he came up with a lot of creative, nightmarish ideas for for a situation for his characters to be stuck in, and this movie kind of acts like that. It does. In that sense, I think it delivers very well, because if there's anything this movie definitely delivers, it's nonstop suspense and tension. Because, like I said, imagine being stuck in a freaking ski lift like that, nothing you can do, and, you can't go anywhere, and if you were to try to jump, who knows if you would actually, if you land, are you going to be able to get back up? This movie definitely delivers on that. I will say like I said, as for the Blu-ray, honestly, Anchor Bay did a pretty good job with this title. It looks really good in high def, and so here's the, yeah, it's pretty typical for Anchor Bay release, although I do like the Blu-ray cover there is pretty cool, though. So yeah, the video quality on the disc, honestly, it looks pretty good. The movie is presented in 240x1 Panavision, right there. There we go. Honestly, the picture looks really good. There's a couple of grainy spots, but I think they're done that way deliberately, to give the film a more, old age look, and also the fact that this movie, the movie is obviously not a high budgeted film, but either way, it gives you that feeling. So I would say for 5 out of 5 stars, the video, I would probably give a 4.5, because that's actually how good it looks. For the audio, I would say the same thing, because the audio is presented in Dolby True HD 5.1. Yeah, I know there's a sticker there. Give me a second. I'll just rub it away. Yeah, it's in True HD 5.1, and honestly, that's unfortunately the only audio track that's on the disc. But honestly, it sounds just as good as it looks. The dialogue comes out very well, and while this isn't a movie like I mentioned with Cliffhanger and Vertical Limit, there are no explosions. There's nothing like that. But the storm scenes with when the snowstorm kicks in, yeah, you will hear it. So this is again a movie where the sound does play a good pivotal role in the movie. So out of 5 stars, I would say the audio is about on par with the video, 4.5 out of 5. As for the bonus features, surprisingly, Anchor Bay whipped up a nice batch of material here for the movie. Starting off is a pair of audio commentaries. Both of them have Adam Green commentating, but one commentary has the 3 actors, Sean Ashmore, Kevin Zegers, and Emma Bell, as they all talk about their experiences making the movie. Adam Green, by the way, does make a cameo in the film. The second commentary also has Adam Green, but also a cinematographer, Will Barat, and editor Ed Marks. Or Barat, yeah. Again, the cinematography and the film editing, again, they play a pivotal role in the movie. So, Catching Frostbite, The Origins of Frozen, it's basically a interview featurette on how where the story originated from. 3 Below Zero, Shooting Through It, Beating the Mountains, Surviving Frozen. These 3 featurettes obviously talk about, putting the actors into frostbite situations, obviously the makeup, making the actors look like they are going through, frostbite, and obviously how they shot the movie, putting the actors on the ski lift for, obviously for distance shots and obviously for close-ups, and how they actually pulled it off through the camera trickery and whatnot. There's also deleted scenes with It doesn't mention on the Blu-ray. It doesn't mention on the back here, but on the Blu-ray, there's an optional commentary with director Adam Green on the deleted scenes, and also included is the film's theatrical trailer. Yeah, the film did get released theatrically. It didn't have a big theatrical run. I think the movie only grossed about roughly $3 million before it was pulled from the theaters. So, but yeah, if you're honestly in the mood, if you're looking for a good intense thrill ride to, to go for the winter season, Frozen will definitely entertain you. But I will warn you, though, this is a rather intense movie. But like I said, the only intense factor comes from the fact that, like I said, this is a rather nightmarish... I've said nightmarish situation so many times in the video, but honestly, this is exactly what it is. It is a nightmarish situation. Nobody wants to be caught in a situation like this. Surely I don't either. But it does happen, and I'm sure something like this may have had happened in the past for the filmmakers to be inspired by making this movie. So, like I said, this is a very intense film to check out. So honestly, I would say out of 5 stars, the movie itself, I would probably give it maybe 3.5 out of 5. It's good. It's not bad, but like I said, I might have to watch it a few more times to probably appreciate it a little more, since I actually watched it for the first time myself last night. And I did enjoy the concept. I thought it was a great idea. I do like horror survival films, and I think it's a neat idea. So honestly, I'd give this one a look. The Blu-ray you can actually get, I think the Blu-ray itself is somewhere around 10 to 15 bucks on Amazon. So if you wish to pick up this movie, by all means, go for it. I actually recommend it. So, yeah, definitely worth a look. So, this concludes the presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will continue to do more videos in the days to come. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. So, until then, take care and be safe. Don't let go. Don't let go.